welcome back to my channel. For those of you who know me, welcome back. Thank you for clicking on this video. I am so happy to have you here. For those of you who are new, hello, my name is Bailey. I'm a recent graduate from the University of Washington in Seattle, studying both political science and communications with a side degree in social media marketing, and I have recently moved to Washington, D.C. to work in politics and basically live my dream career here in the nation's capital. So thank you so much for clicking on this video. Click that like button, subscribe down below, and leave me a comment if you're new. Alright everyone, so jumping into the video, I'm sure you can see by the title that this video I'm going to be sharing multiple different career paths that you can take if you are interested in politics. I have had so many comments on my videos asking what are some ways that I can get involved in politics and what are some career paths I can take. A lot of people, it seems, only are really familiar with the classic career paths like becoming the president or becoming a congressman or congresswoman, but there are so many different ways of getting involved in politics and becoming a political operative, I suppose, without actually running for office. And I obviously currently do not have an elected position. I'm not a senator or anything, but I work in politics, and this is something that I think as more people become politically aware will have a lot of interest, a lot of passion, and want to get involved to help their country. I love that, so I want to help you find out what path might be best. So without further ado, let's get into the video, and I will share 8 different career paths for someone who is interested in politics. Okay, so the first job you can look for into the political field would be consulting. Consulting is a field where you have a very particular set of experiences and expertise, whether that be in political fundraising, whether that be in strategy and consulting, anything along those lines. Someone is going to want help in that area. And if you have that expertise, you can market yourself with that expertise and likely create a firm or something to market yourself better, and then reach out to help those people and get clients. For example, if you are a political strategist, you know extremely well how to get people elected, what you need most in a campaign, and what really brings public attention to vote for an elector. Someone is going to pay you and ask for your advice helping them get elected. Now, you can become a political strategist, a consultant, anything along those lines, and in so many different fields and areas, whatever your expertise may be, but there is always someone who needs advice, and if you can give it to them, you've got a job. Option 2 for a political career would be to become an attorney. Now, this is kind of obvious. I've heard a lot of people say, well, of course I could just become a lawyer if I like politics, and yes, that is true. A lot of people who like politics also coincidentally like the law, and if you are interested in public policy or governance, usually you have to understand the law to really get anywhere with that. So becoming an attorney is very important, or even a paralegal, something along those lines. Usually, from my experience, if you like politics, you usually like reading and writing and talking and all those different things, and law school is probably good for you. Of course, please look into going to law school. Don't just take my advice. It is extremely expensive, time consuming, and it sometimes can be hard to find a job. But if you are interested in really practicing the law and just getting more involved in that area, being an attorney might be the perfect option for you. All right, a third career option, I don't know why I'm doing fingers. A third career option for enjoying politics would be to get into public policy. So public policy is kind of along a similar path. If there's a policy area that you are particularly passionate about, maybe that is environmentalism or the pro-life movement, whatever it may be, if you are really interested in public policy and governance, you can get involved and really advocate and work in certain areas where you care specifically about these issues and also how they work in policy and governance. How different policy that is put into our lives affects different communities and different people, and how that entire policy network works. Public policy is quite an interesting field. I know a lot of people who love learning about policy issues, really finding that this is their niche in their area. There's of course lots of opportunities with policy, even if it's just a place you start off and don't want to always stay. Having a background in policy can be very influential in a career, and I highly suggest that you look into it. Another option for a career, I guess this is number 4, would be becoming a campaigner. What I mean by a campaigner is really someone who continually works on political campaigns. Now, of course, we know every 4 years there's a massive campaign cycle. We just got off of one here in 2020, and there's also one every 2 years as the midterm. And then, of course, there's a lot of other political races like municipal races. There's special elections that are going on. I believe there's a race every year in Virginia as well. A bunch of different things going on. And if you love to work on campaigns, help people get elected, and kind of do the grassroots work, campaigning might be for you. From what I know and what I've heard from my friends and family who are involved, it is definitely a job where you move around quite a lot. You are always going to different states. Wherever they need you, you are there. You might be living out of a hotel room for months at a time, or maybe you'll be in an area for quite a while. It really depends, but a lot of young people straight out of college or even a little bit older really love campaigning because of just the rigor and excitement and always like on the go attitude. If you kind of want something a little bit less 9 to 5 at a desk, being a campaigner might just be for you. My 5th political career would be becoming a staffer. What I mean by a staffer is someone who works for a congressman, a senator, or someone in politics. Now, in Washington, D.C., I would say this is probably the most popular job. Most people who come to Washington, D.C. will work on the Hill and work for an office. That might be someone who is from your state, your representative, or maybe it's someone from a different state that you are passionate about or interested in. But of course, that one senator or congresswoman cannot answer every single phone call themselves, do every single research for all of their issues, and be at every meeting and vote alone. They have to have staff to help them. So that's where you come in, and you can help behind the scenes in a high-profile office, helping with day-to-day tasks. And of course, this could be like answering the phones like I used to do as an intern, running bills to the floor, getting signatures, really anything like that. Or it could be something like researching policy and advising the senator on how to vote, or going to committee hearings and really just being involved directly with the democratic process. It's incredible. I had an internship in Congress, which you guys might have seen from my other videos. I highly suggest you watch them. I will link them in the description box down below. But working as a staffer was so fun, so exciting. I was an intern, so of course I was not a paid staffer, but my roommates are, and so many of my friends are, and they absolutely love it. It is a very rigorous and tiring job, but so rewarding. I would again say this is probably one of the more popular jobs in politics, so if you are interested in just getting involved in any way, I would definitely look into this. All right, career option number 6 would be a litany of different paths, and I say this to kind of blanket term what I'm about to say. This could be something like strategic communications, where you are running the communications operation for someone, putting out a certain message, making sure this gets to the right people, just making sure that that entire message is done well and how your client wants it. That is something very interesting, and something I've personally been really interested in is strategic communications. There's also other things like digital marketing. If you are interested more in some behind the scenes things like making videos, making ads, email marketing, social media marketing, things like that, you can join a political marketing firm and market for a candidate. How cool would it be if you are helping raise money or get the word out and get the message out for a candidate that you really love online? If you are kind of a more social media minded person, that might be the place for you. All right, my 7th career option would be to become a fundraiser. And fundraising, of course, is exactly what it sounds like. It is raising money for a candidate, a firm, a super PAC, whatever it may be. This can come in so many different forms. You could do email marketing, where you are raising money via email. You could do text marketing, where you're raising money during text. It could be in ads, it could be in social media, it could be in so many different areas. But fundraising, of course, is extremely important. Politicians need money. You need money to get so many things done in politics and just day to day. So raising money is such a great skill to have, especially in DC. If you can raise money, you've got a job. So if you are interested in doing some more work like that, maybe you're also interested in business and finance, coupling this with politics and being a political fundraiser is an excellent choice. And finally, my 8th tip, I think that's 8, would be, of course, to become a representative. Now, of course, this might be the quintessential obvious political job is to become a politician, but honestly, being a politician is incredible. Of course, it's hard. You're going to get ridicule from really everyone, and you're gonna really have to know what you're doing because you are representing so many people, whether that be just locally on your city council, whether that be for your state government or for your entire state, or even maybe you'll become the president and it will be the entire nation. But becoming an elected official is something I have always personally wanted to do. I have done it a few times in my past, which was really cool, but becoming a representative is a huge feat, but something that I believe everyone can do. And if you are really truly passionate about helping your community and wanting to be that voice, run a campaign, get involved. You should run. And of course, this isn't me endorsing or doing anything. It's just saying that if you're involved in politics and you really want to get out there and make a difference, being a representative should also be an option for you. Don't take yourself off the table, get experience, look into what it takes to run a campaign and be in office, and do it. All right, everyone, that is it for this video. I hope these different political careers really opened your eyes to the options that there are. Of course, I only named 8 of them. There are so many more. I could make like 10 more videos like this. I just wanted to give a few basic options. You guys, if you really love politics and you don't just want to do it as a hobby, and you don't just want to get involved locally, but you want to make this a career, there are so many ways you can do it. Please do research, please get involved, please do whatever you can. Feel free to comment down below if you have any questions or if there are any more videos you want to make. Before you click away, I just want to say I'm making these videos because you requested them. I've had so many comments about different videos people want me to make, and I'm more than happy to do so. But if there's a video you want me to make or talk more about, or even just questions you want me to answer, please comment down below so I know what kind of content you guys want to see on my channel. Or if you just want to see a vlog of me like hanging out in DC, I'm happy to do that too. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe down below, leave me a comment if you're new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.